Welcome back. I got something exciting for you guys. In this video, we're talking about the Metabones Speed Booster firmware update that allows you to have autofocus on your camera. So I'm using the Micro Studio 4K G2, which a lot of you guys already know. If you have not seen those videos, make sure you go back and check those out and then circle back. But in this video, I want to show you guys the autofocus for the Micro Studio 4K G2 after this. Using the Micro Studio 4K G2 and the Metabones Speed Booster turned out to be a great marriage for me. I love being able to use my EF lenses. I love being able to reduce my crop factor from 2.1 to 1.35. And I have a stop and a third more light. Those are some great things. So if those were the only advantages that I had, it would be well worth it to me. Now, let me tell you a little bit about challenges when it comes to using speed boosters. One, you have more glass in front of glass. And so you have the ability to have a more duller image. But with the lenses today, I don't think that's an issue whatsoever. Even right now, I'm using my speed booster with the Sigma 35 1.4, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not losing any sharpness or any of that. So the second thing that can actually be a challenge is that you have another device, right? You have another failing point that can actually happen. So something else that cannot work properly. So when I was using the speed booster at first, it wasn't quite making the contacts right in the camera because of it's a used speed booster. I got it from Adorama, and I took the back end apart a little bit and I reset the contacts, and after that everything started working flawlessly. With all that said, I believe that the advantages far outweigh the challenges. But now there is another added bonus or another added advantage. Now you're getting autofocus. So if you know, like I know, the Micro Studio 4K G2 does not have a monitor or anything like that, so it's not touchscreen or anything like that. So you have to add a monitor. So you can't touch the monitor to focus, right? There is no control that actually uses that. But on the speed booster itself, there is a button on the lever on the speed booster that you can actually push in, and what it does is whatever's in the center of the frame, it is going to autofocus for you. That turned out to be a great advantage for me. Matter of fact, I used it yesterday on an engagement shoot. My wife was actually doing a photo shoot, a photo engagement shoot yesterday, and I just went out, I tagged along just so I can try it out. I wanted to try out my new rig with this Micro Studio 4K G2 and make sure everything is kind of working properly. And so I was just there trying to grab some shots and this, that, and the other, and I believe it turned out really well. I'm really impressed by the push to autofocus. So this is one of the things I want to say. I'm using Canon L lenses. I got the 50mm 1.2. I have the 85mm 1.2 L. Right now I'm using the Sigma 1.4. And so with the Canons, it was flawless. When it came to the Sigma lens, I had to do some adjustments. And luckily, Sigma has their own firmware and their own app that you can pull up on your PC. You can connect it and you can do the optimization with the focus. And that's what I did with this lens. I had to make some adjustments on the tail end because I noticed when I was trying to autofocus with the Sigma at longer ranges, it didn't focus well, but at shorter ranges, it did focus well. Once I made the adjustments to the farther ranges, then now it hits every time and there's no problem whatsoever. So I just wanted to make sure I let you guys know about this particular feature because I believe it is an added bonus. And if you're on the fence about this particular camera, this speed booster has really solved any issues that I had when it comes to using it. Now you can use this native Micro Four Thirds mount and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But like I said before, the advantages that I get by using the speed booster really helped me and helps my production. So like I said, now you're getting the reduced crop factor, you're getting autofocus, you're getting more light into your sensor, and those things really are added features for your production and how you're able to use the camera. And for me, it just makes it a little more fun to use because I understand I have these advantages as opposed to not having the advantages. Anyway, you guys know me. I'm Aaron Jones. I'm your big brother, and I got your back. I have tons of more content coming at you guys, and I can't wait to get it posted. As you can see, we're in our new editing studio, me and my wife, and we're almost finished, and we're still got some touches and things to do in the editing studio, but I just wanted to make sure I was able to post and get to you guys because I have tons of content backed up, ready to go, and I need to get it filmed and get it out to you guys. As I'm using this Micro Studio 4K G2 camera, I'm finding that it is a keeper for me. I know when I first made the video, the first look at the Micro Studio 4K G2, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll put it right here. But when I made that video, I was still on the fence whether I wanted to keep it or not. Where I'm at the point right now where I want to keep it mainly because of this speed booster that I can use with it, that I can couple with this camera, and it makes all the difference for me. So anyway, if you like this content, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button, comment down below. I'll also be over at Reddit if you got any questions or anything like that, so that we can actually have a more engaging conversation with images and that kind of thing. So till the next time, make sure you go out and you film something and kill it.